Hello, my esteemed viewers. You're highly welcome here. My name is Daniel Peterson. I have an interesting, short, tragic comedy story of my life, filled with moral lessons.
Title: From Pawpaw to Power. The sun was barely up when Daniel tiptoed out of the tiny mud house he shared with his grandmother. His feet, bare and calloused, pressed against the cold earth as he made his way into the bush. He knew exactly where the ripe pawpaw tree stood, hidden behind the tall grasses near the stream. That morning, his stomach growled louder than usual. He hadn't eaten since the day before. Daniel was 10. His parents had died in a car accident 2 years earlier, leaving him with nothing but memories and a faded photograph tucked inside his school notebook. His relatives, wealthy, well-dressed, and always smelling of imported perfume, had turned their backs on him. They said they were too busy or not in a position to help. So Daniel learned to survive. He wore the same torn shirt to school every day. His shorts were faded and hung loosely on a stained frame. He walked miles to the public school with no shoes, dodging sharp stones and thorns. But he never missed a day. He loved learning. It was the only place where he felt like he could dream. During break time, while other children bought snacks, Daniel sat under the mango tree, chewing on pawpaw he had picked that morning. He didn't mind the stares. He had learned to smile through hunger. One rainy afternoon, as Daniel stood shivering under a broken umbrella outside his school, a black SUV pulled up. The window rolled down slowly, and an elderly man with kind eyes looked at him. "Are you Daniel?" the man asked. "Yes, sir," Daniel replied, unsure. "I'm Uncle James. Your father was my cousin." Daniel blinked. He had heard of Uncle James but never met him. He was said to be living in Port Harcourt, working in oil and gas. Daniel didn't know what that meant, but it sounded important. Uncle James stepped out of the car and handed Daniel a warm meat pie and a bottle of water. That simple act of kindness felt like a miracle. "I've been looking for you," Uncle James said. "Come live with me. You deserve better." Daniel's life changed that day. In Port Harcourt, he had his own room. He wore clean clothes and ate 3 meals a day. Uncle James enrolled him in a good school and treated him like a son. Daniel studied hard, determined to make the most of the second chance life had given him. Years passed. Daniel graduated with honors and joined Uncle James's oil and gas company. He started as an intern, running errands and learning the ropes. He was humble, focused, and always the first to arrive at work. By the time he was 30, Daniel had climbed the ranks. He was now a regional manager, overseeing major projects across Nigeria. He bought lands in Lagos, houses in Abuja, and cars that he once only saw in magazines. But he never forgot where he came from. He built a school in his village, named after his late parents. He donated shoes to children who walked barefoot, just like he once did. He planted pawpaw trees near the school, so no child would go hungry during break time. Daniel got married to Grace, a teacher with a heart as kind as his. They had 6 beautiful children, 3 boys and 3 girls, each named after someone who had shaped Daniel's journey. Every evening, Daniel sat on his balcony, watching the sunset with Grace by his side and his children playing in the yard. He would smile and whisper, "From pawpaw to power." And in that moment, he knew, pain had not broken him. It had built him. Don't forget, the most powerful stories aren't just about success, they're about the journey. Daniel's rise from barefoot boy to oil magnate is a reminder that kindness, resilience, and hope can rewrite any destiny. Let me know if you'd like